Okay, this is Paul in Las Vegas with Hot Bats Baseball Analytics, and I've got the rundown here for of analysis and baseball analytics for the early baseball games today, Thursday, May 11th, 2023, and there are three early games that I basically wish to present an analysis of here. So let's get into it. You have the Mets versus the Reds. That is the first game of the day, starting at 9:35 a.m. Pacific time. And the Mets have scored 8 runs in their last 2 games. The Reds have scored 8 runs in their last 2 games. The Mets have scored 16 runs in 4 games, and the Reds have scored 17 runs in their last 4 games. And the Mets are 3-7 in their last 10 games, and they're a 500 team away this year. They are 11-11 on the road. The Reds are 4-6 in their last 10 games. They have a home record of 11-9. And in this game, Cody Senga is pitching for the Mets, and he has he's basically been pretty good this year. He is 4-1 with a 3.38 ERA, a 1.47 ratio. 36 strikeouts in 32 innings, and an opposing batting average of 210, which is just outstanding. And basically, he has had 2 games during the day and has a 1.59 ERA during the day. The opposing batting average is 0.154. And he has had a good day ratio, much better than his 1.47 regular ratio. Away, he has had a 5 ERA. I expect him to have a better, good day, a good game though. It's a day game, and so far he's been at his best during the day. So. Basically, that looks good for the Mets on the mound today. The Reds, on the other hand, they have Derek Law pitching. Now, he has a 3 ERA and a 1.50 ratio. He has been in the bullpen, even projected for saves at times as the closer or fill-in closer for the Reds, and he is starting today. He has 18 strikeouts in 18 innings pitched. He has a day 4.26 ERA, and he pitched 2 shutout innings versus the Mets back in 2018. That's the only stats for him versus the Mets that are available. There was nothing for the other years. No square offs against the Mets. So basically, he basically had 2 shutout innings. It is what it is, and so that was a 0 ERA. He has basically pitched well at home, and he's at home today. So that is the Mets versus the Reds. The Padres versus the Twins, and the Padres have scored 8 runs in their last 2 games. The Twins have scored 3 runs in their last 2 games. The Padres have scored 11 runs in their last 4 games. The Twins have scored 6 runs in their last 4 games. And Yu Darvish is pitching for the Padres. He is 2-2 with a 3.19 ERA. He has 40 strikeouts and 36 innings pitched and a 1.12 walks and hits over innings pitched. He's coming off a very good game. His day ERA has been 2.66. Opposing batting average during the day has been 222, and 1.35 ERA in May so far. So he has pitched. Looks like he'll probably have a good game. Then you have, for the Twins, you have Billy Ober pitching, and this guy is 27 years old. He is 6'9", 260 pounds. He is 2-0 with a 0.98 ratio. I'm sorry, 0.98 ERA, and 16 walks in 18 innings pitched. And he has been improving each year. This is his third year. He improved from his first year to his second year, and he's improved so far from his second year to now, where he's pitching very well. And he basically has been holding batters to a 161 opposing batting average. Last year, he held batters to a 227 opposing batting average, and these numbers are outstanding. There is an 8 mile an hour per wind blowing out. The books basically had set the over-under originally at 8.5, then it moved to 8, and I like the under. That's my pick for today, the under in the Padres-Twins game. And the last of these early games is the White Sox versus the Royals. And the White Sox have scored 5 runs in their last 2 games. The Royals have scored 11 runs in their last 2 games. The White Sox have scored 26 runs in their last 4 games. The Royals have scored 28 runs in their last 4 games. And basically you have Mike Clevinger pitching for the White Sox versus Brady Singer pitching for the Royals. Mike Clevinger has a 4.85 ERA, 1.53 ratio, 33 strikeouts in 35 innings. Away, he has had a 5.91 ERA. Opposing batting average is 2.79. During the day, he has had a 3.46 ERA. Opposing batting average 291. I'm sorry, opposing batting average 271. And 291 for the day. 271 overall for the opposing batting average. And he had a 5.63 ERA during the day last year, though. Last year, he didn't pitch versus Kansas City. He last pitched against the Kansas City Royals in 2020. There was one game where he pitched against them, and he went 7 innings strong, had a 2.57 ERA for that game, and held him to a 160 batting average. So the stats that he has against the Royals, although they were back in 2020, are pretty good. Now, for the Royals, Brady Singer is pitching, and he has an 8.82 ERA and a 1.60 ratio. He has 33 strikeouts and 33 innings pitched. And his day ERA is higher. It's 11.85, and opposing batters have had an opposing batting average of 339 against him. So he had 5 games played versus the White Sox last year, though, where he was 2-1 with a 3 ERA and held him to and they batted 280 off him. So those are the 3 early games. I hope to make a video for some of the later games today. And my one pick is that under on the Twins game, where the number has moved down from 8.5 to 8. I still like it under 8. And basically just hope that that 8 mile an hour wind blowing out that it goes under despite that. With the pitching, where both sides I expect good performances. And that is it for now. Thank you for listening this far and allowing me to present this information to you. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Feel free to comment. And that I hope to be back later. Thank you.